Hello, it's Petra from Petra's Cauldron. Thank you for stopping by again and coming back. For all my newcomers, welcome back. We are doing old world cooking, German cooking, like my grandma taught me when I was a little one. So, today we are going to do something very beautiful with a piece of shoulder picnic, pork picnic, something like that. And then it's my Oma called it always the Bier Braten. But it's in English, I think it's called beer pot roast, something like that. So, I show you what you need to do. It's easy. You can eat it hot or cold later on your sandwiches. So pay attention, it's beautiful. Hang on. So my friends, this is what you need. First of all, you need your piece of meat. And this is about 3 pounds. It's called pork picnic boneless. So I bought it on sale like I always do for $3.99. Today money is a lot of money. It's a lot of it's very, very valuable. Oh, my English is bad today. Anyway, so you have to put up with this. So then you need some mustard. You need some chicken broth or vegetable broth, and I have already prepared it in here, and I used the Knoor for that. You need salt and pepper, and mine has salt and pepper, a little garlic in here. You will be using some bay leaves. You need some of the black things. I don't know what they're being called. I don't know. They're in allspice too. So, yeah. And then you need some cloves or cloves. And you need a little dash of nutmeg. And I grind it on my little trusty thingy here. You also want some thyme. Not too much because thyme is extremely powerful. So you want to be a little bit on it. And I got from my backyard some of my trusted rosemary and some of my beautiful sage. You want some garlic. I have a lot of garlic. It's about 6 cloves, but it's up to you how much garlic you like and how much, you know. So it's for taste. We like garlic. So, and then you need some tomato paste. Cloves. That's the name of, but I still don't know what this one's here. The blackberries, I don't know. You need some good old beer. I use my grandma's favorite beer, which was Pilsener Urquell. So I'm using that. You need some extra water later on. You want to have for your gravy, in order to make a nice good gravy, you want celery, onions, and carrots. So I have about 4 sticks of celery. I have 2 big onions chopped into pieces like so, you know. And then that's the same thing with the carrots. And I have about 4 carrots in here. So let's go get cooking. So my friends, so first thing first, I took it out of the package and dried it off somewhat. This is all too much, so we're going to cut this off. We don't need this, way too much. No need for that. And so now the next thing what we are going to do is we will be using some of our mustard. And we're going to cover our beautiful piece of meat with mustard all the way around it. That gives it a nice extra flavor. It's going to be so delicious. Remember with the rouladen, when we made the rouladen, German people, they like to use their mustard a lot because it's a good spice, you know, it tastes good. So now this has been all covered. You can be adding right now some of your pepper and salt. Not too much, just a little dash. Like so, because later on we're going to add some more, you know. So that is all by taste. So it depends on how spicy you want it or how salty. So that it's it. So now I'm going to go to my stove and I'm going to be preparing my my Dutch oven. It has to be on a very high heat because now we're going to be browning this from every little side. So it makes it a nice, beautiful gravy later on. So it should be having now a nice heat. Yeah, put some oil in there. Whatever oil you want, that is the oil you're going to put in, all right? So now we're going to transfer our meat, our Bier Braten, into the pan. Oh, that is the sound you want to hear, my friends. Oh, nice. So let it sit for about 2 minutes and brown it. Then you're going to twist it and turn it just like so. Get it brown from every little side, because later on this will bring you a perfect gravy, okay? So let it brown from every side, and I keep you updated. So let's see what it does. So first you need some of those. I would not recommend to use the big forks, you know, and poke in, because you would release all the beautiful juice. You want to keep the juice. Oh, this is nice, look. This is nice. So now we're going to brown it from the other side. Like I said, turn it around. And I have my oven now, my stove on 7. Actually, I can go on 7.5, which is like medium high. You want to have it nice and hot, you know. So now I have tossed and turned it. Don't forget the endings. Let it sit on it. So now you can see inside my Dutch oven it's becoming brown. That is perfect, because later when we put in our onions and the celery and the carrots, we are losing it up, and that is gold. You have heard me saying it many times. That is the gold you want to have, because that is the flavor. Now, a lot of people, they would ask me, why did you put mustard on it? Because mustard will bring a very particular taste to it, and it goes so good with the beer taste later on, you know. So every side now is nice and golden brown, you can see. So we will be taking the meat out. Put this down on heat, put it down a little. So now we will be adding our carrots, our onions, and our celery. And I do have a lot on it, because we like it that way. So, this is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now. So, let it lose all that goodness up. It takes a moment, because we have no liquid in it just now. So, that's what you're doing. For about, keep it stirring for about 2 minutes, alright? So as we are doing this, now it's time to add your garlic. Put all the garlic in here. And also now it's time to put your tomato paste in it. I have about 2 tablespoons in here. So you gotta squeeze that in. So now the moment is when you take in your tomato paste, you have to start stirring right away. Because if you're not doing it, it will start burning. When it burns, it becomes bitter. That's the last thing you want. Not funny, doesn't taste good, will ruin the whole Bier Braten. So, like so. That is perfect. See, now it's time to add our beer. So, open it up. Oops. So first we're going to put in half of the bottle, just to loosen it up. It's about half. Of course, you can have a zip too. I'm not going to, because it's daytime here, and the beer is going to make me all tipsy. I do vodka. Vodka is better for me. I know I'm a naughty girl, but that's all right. I like vodka. But I don't drink vodka pure. I water it down, and I put lime juice in it and stuff, so it's good on the rocks. So when we have done this one here, now it will be time to add our sage leaves, and I have 4, and then you can have your bay leaves, and you will be adding some of your rosemary. Now when you have it fresh from the garden, you want to squeeze it a little to release the oils, okay? So put that in. Now it's time to add in your mixture. So I have the little black balls, I forgot what the name is. Wacholderbeeren, I don't know what Wacholderbeeren is in English, and the cloves, and I put it into my grinder, so I grinded it up, and here's my thyme. Put that all in here. Now it's also time to put your nutmeg on. Not too much, just a little touch, you know. So maybe 5-6 times, like so, a little more. That's just a little. Oh, people, if you could smell that here already, this is already heaven. Ha ha. So now you stir it. That is the moment when you start releasing all the beautiful oils in here. So let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. At this time, it's good that you start preheating your oven. So and I have to have this paper here because I always have trouble to convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit. So if you have, so you want to have over and under heat on convection bake. So and then you want to have it on 356 Fahrenheit preheat. And as you can see the liquid gold comes off very easy. See here? So you can help too with your big spatula or whatnot you have. So now when this is being done, you make a little knot in the middle. You can turn off now your stove because now it's time to put in your braten. Put that in right in the middle, smack in the middle, okay? So when you have done that, you will be putting in rest of your beer. Not too much liquid in it. If you have too much liquid in it, the whole braten or roast will not get juicy from the middle. So now you have to make it as airtight as you can. That is the reason why I'm using my Dutch oven. So now it goes into my oven for about, this is a 3-pounder, for about 2 hours at least. And you do it on 356 Fahrenheit. Oh no, you're going to do that in for 360 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes, and then it's going to be for another 2 hours on 320 Fahrenheit, okay? So I'm going to write everything down in the description, and I'll see you in a moment. So my heat is now in my oven on 356. Take one more look. This is what it looks like now. This goes now into my oven for 30 minutes, okay? So now, while this baby is now the Bier Braten or the beer pot roast is in the oven now for 30 minutes, you can start preparing for your vegetables or your potatoes. So if you want to have it with salted potatoes, start peeling them, get them ready so that they can start bleeding out. You can get it with noodles if you like noodles. Pasta, you can have that with this, or you go back in one of my back videos. There's German dumplings in it. They're half and half. They're both of potatoes. So German potato dumplings. So go and check that video out. You can make them. Very delicious, especially with the brown gravy. And some people, they like to pair it up with some red cabbage. There's also a recipe what I made from red cabbage. So you can go and check that out, and you can start preparing for that. Because after the 30 minutes, the oven will be pulled down, and then you have two more hours time, to prepare your red cabbage and your potato dumplings if you like. So can you eat it with French fries? Yes, you can. My husband will probably eat it with French fries later on, which is not German, but yes, you can. Now, for every 2 pounds of meat, you need to have 1 hour inside the oven, okay? For every 2 pounds, 1 hour in the oven. So I see you back in 30 minutes maybe, and if not, then in 2 hours. So we will see later. So welcome back. Time is up. Let's see what's in my cauldron. I show you. Now check this out. And you can see on the side, I don't want to touch it because it's very hot, how deep it got. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we're going to take this meat out, and we're going to make now a very beautiful gravy, okay? So my friends, and as you can see now, here's the beautiful liquid in. So what we are doing now is I take my little tool and I drop out as much as liquid as I can possibly do, okay? Now you can eat this as a side, or you can even put it into a food processor, make it very tiny, and you can make the gravy out of it. We are not doing it today. I believe we did it with the rouladen, but I can't remember. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. It's always up, what Greg wants and whatnot. So anyway, so we're taking out everything out of here. So now you can, now what we're doing is, and as you can see here, this nice beautiful liquid. We can add now more beer to this to bring the more beer flavor out, and I will see what Greg thinks about it, okay? So my friends, I just have tasted my my gravy. This is what's all left over. It's not a whole lot, but that's perfect. So, and I have decided to put more beer on it. That one. And it's room temperature, so I'm going to have a little bit more in here because we like a lot of gravy. So, and you don't have to worry about it, the alcohol contents in here, because it will be cooked out. All you have left is the beautiful taste. So, and now with this baby here, I'm going to loosen up everything what's on the bottom to bring in much more flavor. Now that is a gorgeous cauldron. Look at this. Isn't that perfect? Absolutely awesome. So, and I will be also adding a little of our vegetable juice. About so much. I leave the rest in because I like to thicken up my gravy. That's all I need. So now let it cook a little, and then we're going to thicken it up, and that's it. And then we're going to cut this baby open. Ah, so delicious. This is now the point where we are cooking out the alcohol contents of the beer. So all you have left over is the flavor, because it's called Bier Braten, right? So now we're going to take our slur, and we will be adding our slur. And you can make it as thick as you want to, or as thin as you want to. And see how beautiful the gravy has become? Nice and brown, all with natural ingredients. That is all you needed to have. So, and I think it has now the right consistency. I let it cook up once. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, perfect. Now it's also time to figure out if you need more salt, more pepper. And I do need more pepper and more salt. So this is what I use. Add that to it. Sample it again, and then we will be breaking our beautiful, beautiful piece of meat. So let's see. People, this is absolutely insanely perfect. Awesome. Our next step is taking off this little net, and it's easy. You see, very easy. Oh. And take it out. Oops, come back here. Like so. And that's it. So, look how gorgeous it is. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful colors. I prefer to have it rest for about 5 minutes. That way all the juice gets in the middle together, you know. So I'm going to give it about 5 minutes time to rest. So my friends, let's see what this baby has to show, okay? Wow, look at this again. Perfect color and everything. Absolutely perfect. Let's see. Oh, and that goes in like butter. Oh. Check this out. Check it out. See here the juice? Oh. Now this is absolutely awesome. And it smells fantastic. You can smell the beer. Oh, this is absolutely awesome. Phenomenal. I really love this. So I want you to like and subscribe to my video if you really enjoyed my video too. I would like to hope that I get to see you back soon again. Subscribing helps my channel to grow a lot, so please do so. I really would appreciate that. Check this out. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm going to cover this here so it's not going to dry out. And here you have it, German Bier Braten. Look how gorgeous it is. Isn't that beautiful? That is absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Check it out. So I want you to make it and let me know how it came out when you made it, and how much you liked it. I really would appreciate it, and I hope to see you in my next video, okay? So thank you so much, and I'll see you later, alligator. Tschüss.